Once again, it is Microman Mondays, and or Monday, and I picked these up not too long ago. They're reissues of the first four Micromen. I guess the Time Traveler, as you'd call them, but I'm sure these guys have names like Joe, Ed, Bob, Steve, or whatever. But yeah, this is a look at them. They're reissues. They're not as posable as like the first one, since it's like a kind of a reissue. I'm not sure if it's a knockoff or anything, because usually the old ones came with peg stands, and these come with just like little weird clippy stands that seem pretty neat and work pretty well for these figures. But they are translucent. There's no vac metal chroming or anything like that with the heads, just like a silver plastic or painted silver plastic. And the feet do not come off like the originals, or the hands. And they only have about 9 points of articulation, not much. And they don't really do much. The legs don't really bend back and forth that much. You can bend them at the knees, you can bend them at the elbows. You can do a 360 right there, but they can't spread their arms out or their legs or anything like that. And you can't take their feet or their hands off like you would with the original. But you can take the chest piece off, which is cool. And it sucks because right now I can't find my my stinking what is it? My Time Traveler, my original one. I guess Palisades reissue one. But yeah, the chest piece does come off, and you can't put it back on, or the torso piece, as you'd call it. And yeah, there are some cool designs in there. I didn't notice that earlier, but you can kind of, I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera, but you can kind of see there's some cool little designs and stuff. It's pretty neat. And the pieces themselves are kind of translucent. I don't think all of them are, but this one is. And yeah, these are kind of neat. This one's more opaque, this torso piece. But yeah, the stands are pretty interesting because the old ones, or the newer ones, have peg stands and stuff for I think like 5mm peg holes or something in the feet. But yeah. Here's a look at the one of the Palisades reissues. He's actually borrowing a vintage Mego Microman hand. But these have 13 points of articulation, actually. You can do way more with these guys. The funny thing is too, I think I've heard and read that Mego passed up, or whatever, the license to do Star Wars figures, and if they would have done Star Wars figures like these, that would have been pretty cool. That would have been way cooler than what we got as far as like Kenner goes. But yeah, these are, ooh, dang. Well, for a Palisades reissue, well, you know what? I think, hold on. These were made kind of cheap, as were the originals and stuff. And then again, my collection's taken a battering and storage and travel. But yeah, I think that screw's a little loose. So, but it did go back in, so all's well. And here's an original Mego Microman. And these aren't from the first wave. These guys, I don't think. And yeah, these guys had 13 points of articulation. And this is a Mego version. It says so on his butt. And this reissue, I think, came out, geez, was it like in 99 or 2000, 2001? I can't remember. It's a long time ago. I have to read, but I'm too blind. But anyhow. But I thought I'd pick these up since they're reissues and stuff, and check them out, yeah. Kind of bummed about them. They are a little lackluster, but other than that, I'm glad I have them. They make somewhat decent, you know, display pieces and stuff, and they do harken back to the first wave and stuff and the old stuff, but I will leave a link to the Micro Forever website so you can get more info on Microman if you don't know anything about them, or Micronauts, and or Takara Tomy, or any of that stuff. And once again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and more Microman Mondays hopefully someday soon, and when I can afford more Microman or fix the collection I have. Thanks guys, peace out.